Hi ninjas, and welcome to another visual guide of Sekiro. After the invaders of the Hirata Estate have been defeated, there's just left to honor your father's wishes and get back to your master with the key he gave you before drawing his last breath. But before you head to the audience chamber, you see two bandits patrolling in the left hallway. As you dispose of them, hug the wall at the end of the hallway to find a secret door with a hidden room that has a divine confetti and a chest with a prayer bead inside. Now head to the audience chamber, talk to Nogami Inosuke lying on the floor, who gives you a snap seed, shift the tatami on the floor, and open the hidden temple door. You will find Kuro inside, but something seems to be off.
Miko-sama、現実か。
久しいな。フクロウのせがれよ。
お嬢殿。
さて、やろうか。せがれ殿。
This is a visual guide on how to defeat the Phantom Lady Butterfly. Lady Butterfly is a very mobile boss who enjoys having her space and then striking when it's an opportune moment for her. And oftentimes she resorts on utilizing these invisible strings to jump up to, escape to if she's in a bad spot, or charge up an attack. First up, in her basic attacks, she throws the set of kunai towards you, followed up with a quick dash attack that moves to you very fast, so be prepared to deflect quickly after the kunais. Next, when you see her lifting up her right hand, she prepares to make a 3-hit combo of 2 very quick kunai swipes, followed up by an axe kick. Deflect these to the best of your abilities. If you attack her normally, she'll block your first 2 attacks by kicking your sword aside, and after the 3rd hit, she deflects you, followed by a quick roundhouse kick to your head. Be prepared to deflect as soon as your combo stops. However, sometimes she'll jump backwards and throw you with kunai instead of roundhouse kicking you, so be sure to follow her after deflecting the kunais. When close to you, Lady Butterfly may also use a double spinning kick, which if not interrupted by attacking afterwards, might lead to different combos. In one combo, she does a double melee attack, followed by her jumping up the strings while throwing kunai at you repeatedly. In the other combo, she does a singular uppercut, where she jumps to the strings afterwards and charges up a dash towards you. Be sure to block or deflect these attacks to the best of your abilities. Lady Butterfly also has a perilous sweep attack that she either uses when she has deflected your attack combo as a retaliation after the roundhouse kick, or when she is running towards you when there's a great distance. As per usual, jump straight up and stomp on her head to deal posture damage. Next up, we have the attacks where she jumps upon the invisible strings. First one on the list is one where she is a bit further away on the ground level, where she first jumps twice quickly between 2 strings while throwing kunai at you, then after a very brief pause does 2 more jumps where she gets a lot closer towards you trying to melee hit you. The kunais and the attacks can be deflected normally, but sometimes Lady Butterfly might have some performance issues when she gets stuck into the pillars, so you'll have to go to her. The second one is where she starts from the ground, jumps 2 times into the air with the strings, and finally comes down to deliver a heavy kick on your head. Then finally there's a jump where she jumps up to the string for a second, which can lead to 4 different results. First is where she jumps far behind you. This happens mostly when she is cornered between you and a wall. The second one is where she is far away from you, and she jumps down while throwing multiple kunai straight towards you and to your left and right sides. This only occurs if she hops onto another string, and mainly happens if she is very far away from you. She also does this if she jumps onto the strings with a kicking jump. The third is where she jumps up to the strings, and afterwards it would seem like she just jumps down, but then as she almost reaches the floor, uses the string to bounce towards you a bit. And finally, the fourth one is the scariest, where she attempts to use a perilous grab attack by jumping towards you, and if she touches you, she'll wrap your head around her legs, slamming you to the ground and then stabbing. This deals a lot of damage, so be sure to dodge it. You can also throw a shuriken at her while she is in the air, to knock her down from her jumps and get free hits as she is trying to get up from the fall. Note that this doesn't work if she is standing on the strings, as she will simply block the shurikens. Keep this up and you will deliver the death blow. Congratulations on your victory against the...
やるじゃないか、せがれ殿。
Yes indeed, she is the master of illusions, so there is a second phase. And now things get shady. As soon as she lands, she'll jump backwards, snap her fingers, and create illusory opponents. These enemies die with one hit, but they still deal a considerable amount of damage if they hit, so be careful. Instead, you can use a snapseed, which makes a wave of sound around you that kills these illusions immediately. But it has a range, so use it near these enemies. But after a while, Lady Butterfly will snap her fingers and turn all the remaining enemies into phantom butterflies that start to home towards you, dealing small amounts of damage. But since there's a lot of them, you better try to avoid as many as you can. You can either run around the arena in circles or pick a pillar and stay behind it to block the barrage of phantom butterflies. Now during the second phase, most of the time if she throws a kunai, phantom butterflies are also thrown at you, which does chip damage to you if they hit. The butterflies can be blocked or deflected safely, but only from the front, and also note that they ramp up your posture very high if you hold the block button. And also in the second phase, Lady Butterfly adds some new moves in her set. When she casts her illusions, she sometimes jumps on the strings and stays there for a while letting the minions do the dirty work. And also when she jumps backwards, she'll jump towards you with a double kick, spawning 2 phantom butterflies and proceeding to execute an attack rush, where she'll try to hit you multiple times with quick attacks and ending the combo with a perilous sweep attack that does a huge amount of damage unless dodged by jumping over. Now let's look at some tactics and tips. As I previously mentioned, Lady Butterfly thrives when she has her own space and is allowed to perform her tricks to her fullest. She has a fast posture recovery, so all breaks she gets benefit her a lot. So in this fight you need to be as aggressive as possible and stay on the offense all the time. Whenever she is on the ground, you should be attacking her as much as possible. Perform your basic attacks as she deflects you, quickly assess what attack she uses next and counter it. If she uses a roundhouse kick, deflect her. If she jumps backwards while throwing her kunai, deflect the kunai and immediately dash next to her. The scariest is if she tries to sweep attack you, because it happens very fast, but keep your eyes open and just be ready to jump straight up to stomp on her head. If she jumps up to the strings, see if she'll either jump behind you to gain distance or if she'll try to grab you. In case she tries to get distance, be wary that if you are under her, your lock-on might break and you'll have to manually search for her in order to lock onto her again. If she tries to grab you or do any other jump attacks, have your loaded shuriken ready, as you can interrupt her jumps if she is in a good distance within your vision. Just remember not to throw her while she is standing, or she will simply block them, wasting your precious spirit emblems. If you happen to run out of snapseeds, there is a bush in the valley in the Ashina outskirts where you encountered this giant snake that'll give you 5 more of them. If she proves to be harder than expected, there is a cheese strategy which eases the fight a lot. When you are close to her, hit her once, then dash to the side and immediately hit her again. Repeat this and she'll take a lot of hits, as she'll occasionally try to jump, which locks her in a jumping animation, meaning that she won't follow you and you'll get to her side where she won't guard you, giving you a free hit. Repeating this will slowly drain her of her health. If you're on low health, be sure to take a bit of distance, hide behind a pillar and use the gourd or a pellet and get back to her before she recovers all her posture. Stay close to her as much as possible, be aggressive, deflect occasional attacks, use the shurikens while she is in the air, and you're sure to get her down in no time. Congratulations on your victory. You are rewarded with a battle memory of the Phantom Lady Butterfly to upgrade your attack power, and a Sakura droplet, which you should definitely give to Kuro once you see him again. And with that, we will wrap up with the video. Up next will be a video explaining multiple mini-bosses of the Ashina Castle region that come in very close to each other. I hope this video was of help. Leave a like if it was, subscribe for more, and if you have any questions or comments, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, stay vigilant, and I'll see you next time.
Fight, fight, fight if you wanna live long. Fight, 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 you gotta stay strong.